All right, let's dive into what is, without a doubt, the most important battle in technology right now, the fight for the future of artificial intelligence. You've got Google, the established titan, in one corner, and in the other, the disruptive upstart, OpenAI. This is the AI arms race, and we are going to break it all down. So, this is the question on everyone's mind, right? From developers to CEOs to, anyone who's ever used an AI to write an email. But the answer, well, it's not as simple as you might think. It really all depends on how you define winning. And that's the thing you have to get. This isn't some sci-fi far-off future we're talking about. AI is already here. It's woven into our digital lives, summarizing our searches, drafting our emails, even creating video. The whole lab coat phase is long over. We are deep in the era of mass adoption. Okay, so let's frame this conflict. This isn't just another tech competition. This is a battle of philosophies, of scale, of ambition, and it's fundamentally shaping the next decade of technology for all of us. And really, it's all about these two titans. On one side, you have the established empire. On the other, the disruptive pioneer. Both are moving at a breathtaking pace, but their playbooks for how to win, they could not be more different. So first, let's talk about Google. The best way to think about it is as this vast, powerful, invisible empire. Its strength isn't in some single flashy product you go to. It's in the way its AI is just everywhere, seamlessly integrated into all the stuff you already use every day. And this quote, it just nails their whole philosophy. Google's approach is built on decades of deep foundational research. It's academic, it's deliberate, it's incredibly scientific. They're not just trying to build cool products. They're trying to literally solve intelligence itself. And this really lays out the sheer scale of Google's fortress. I mean, you've got DeepMind, the legendary research lab that's been at the cutting edge for years. Then you have their powerhouse model, Gemini, which can understand not just text, but images, audio, video, the whole shebang. And underpinning all of this is a mountain of data from billions with a B of users across Search, Gmail, and Android. This all feeds into their main strategy, passive adoption. When Gmail suggests a smarter way to phrase a sentence, that's Gemini, making the tools you already have better without you ever having to think about it. Now, let's flip the coin and look at the challenger, OpenAI. If Google is the invisible empire, then OpenAI is the cultural pioneer that just completely captured the world's imagination. This is the AI you actively seek out and choose to use. And this quote just perfectly sums up their game plan. It is all about speed, about application, about cultural velocity. Their whole priority is getting these incredibly powerful, groundbreaking tools into the hands of users as fast as humanly possible, creating these waves that change how we think about AI almost overnight. OpenAI's whole arsenal is just built on pure momentum. I mean, ChatGPT didn't just launch, it exploded into the culture, hitting over 100 million weekly users like it was nothing. Its API has become the backbone for an entire new ecosystem of startups. And of course, that huge partnership with Microsoft gives them the enterprise muscle to go toe-to-toe with Google. It's a strategy of active engagement. People are consciously choosing to build their creative and professional lives on top of OpenAI's platform. So we've got these two completely different paths to dominance. Let's put them side by side and really break down their core strategies, head to head. This table just breaks it down so beautifully. Look at the philosophy. Google is all about deep, scholarly science. OpenAI, it's all about applied breakthroughs and moving fast. On market strategy, Google wins with its invisible, everywhere-at-once approach, while OpenAI is building this incredible brand loyalty. And the business models? Google is stable, diversified. OpenAI is ambitious, fast-moving, and leaning hard on that Microsoft partnership. But here's the thing, beneath all the product launches and the marketing buzz, there is a much, much deeper arms race going on. It's a scientific battle to solve the really hard foundational challenges of AI. Specifically, how do you make these things follow incredibly complex instructions with near-perfect reliability? And this slide, wow, this gives us a rare peek under the hood at that deep science. What you're looking at is a framework, an idea called divide, verify, refine. The goal is to teach an AI not to just spit out an answer, but to first divide a big problem into smaller steps, then verify its own work at each stage, and finally, refine its approach if it spots a mistake. Getting this kind of self-correction right, that's the holy grail for AI reliability, and it's a huge, huge battleground for both of these companies.
So with all that in mind, where is this race headed? What does the next chapter of this competition even look like?
Well, one of the most exciting frontiers is this concept of AI crews. Okay, imagine not just one AI assistant, but a whole team of specialized AI agents. You'd have a researcher agent, an analyst agent, a writer agent, all working together autonomously to tackle a complex project. We're moving from single tasks to automating entire workflows. It's wild. And of course, the outcome of this race has massive, massive implications for every single one of us. We're talking about fundamental shifts in the job market, urgent ethical questions that need answers, and, you better believe it, a lot more regulatory pressure coming from governments around the world. Seriously, whoever wins this race could redefine who leads the world in technology for a generation.
So to bring it all home, I think this quote is just the perfect summary. Google shapes the worlds beneath our feet, the infrastructure, the foundation. OpenAI shapes the narrative in our hands, our direct conscious relationship with AI. The crazy part is they aren't even really winning the same race. Which leaves us with the final and most critical question. This isn't just about which company has the better tech or a bigger market cap. As these two giants build the future, the real question is, what kind of future do we actually want? One of invisible integration or one of active, conscious engagement? The choice, at the end of the day, is going to be ours.